the Game Boy Micro, excuse my massive fingers, I actually had to zoom in a good bit. This screen is tiny. This was Nintendo's literally last attempt at making a Game Boy to take off just like the SPs and Advance did. It didn't. It actually did a lot more in Japan than it did in America, which is why it's actually, like, financially a better decision to buy one from Japan than it is here. Like I have. Now, they're not region locked, just like the other Game Boys. And one of the big issues these Game Boys are facing is that Nintendo kind of cut corners with it. So the batteries in these are actually kind of bad. So replacing them is kind of step one on refurbishing them. And unlike the other Game Boys, this one actually had brightness control. So you hold down the left bumper, and you use the volume wheel, the volume rocker on the side here, and you have 5 levels of brightness. It's not much, but it's more than the other Game Boys had. Of course, you have volume control as well. Now this screen is only 1.5 inches, but the pixel, it's the same resolution as the other Game Boys, but the pixel density actually makes it look a lot nicer. So there's actually some people out there who would say that the Game Boy Micro is the best official way to play these games. Now, the Game Boy Micro actually can't play anything but the Game Boy Advance games. And that's not to say that it doesn't fit. Games don't fit. They don't, but they don't click into place. And there's just no chip in there for it. Now, if you have a flash cart, then yes, it'll work just fine. It also had a headphone jack. Kept the power switch like the power switch, and a proprietary cable that didn't come with it when I bought it. It actually came with a cheap Chinese one, which still works, so all's well that ends well. You have the obligatory strap, and then, as we discussed earlier, the volume rocker, which is also the brightness rocker. There isn't much to say about the Micro other than the fact that it's absolutely tiny, and it's very cute, and very expensive. I paid $160 for mine, and mine was imported from Japan from a guy who didn't want it anymore. $160 is a lot for a Game Boy. And this is still cheaper than the American ones. American ones can go upwards of $200. Especially the Famicom Special Edition. Oh my lord. I know this video is shorter, but there isn't much to talk about the Micro other than the fact that it is absolutely tiny. For example, I'm going to grab an object that you guys probably have lying around the house. It's an Xbox controller. This is the absolute size of this tiny unit. That's the best size comparison I've got. Well, without further ado, I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and videos will slow down. I'm having a bit of a problem with my bank, so the budget for these videos is kind of constrained. But I actually am starting a new Game Boy game. I was before, but I got too ambitious and burned myself out. But now I'm taking it slower. I am going to try to make all the assets myself because I want the game to be mine from the ground up, including the music. And I know good music when I hear it, but gosh, I can't make it. But I'll keep you guys updated on that, usually in short format. Talk to you guys next time.